Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Griffin Stroing. Right now, we're in the midst of the 2022 election cycle. So for some, knowing what you're voting for can be troubling, especially if you don't understand what different government titles mean. Cities like Rhinelander have both a mayor and administrator. However, there are some key differences. Newswatch 12's Kyle Bazorski explains.
A viewer sent us a question the other day regarding local government, which we thought worth explaining. What is the difference between a mayor and city administrator? The short answer is that mayors are elected, while city administrators are appointed or hired by the mayor and city council members. Taking a look around the area, mayor-council cities consist of Tomahawk, Anago, and Wausau, the last of which asked the question a few years ago if the city of Wausau should have an administrator. In mayor-council cities, the mayor is elected by the general public, who then carries out the executive and administrative duties of a city. For Anago's mayor, this means, quote, the mayor shall take care that all city ordinances and laws are observed and enforced, and that all city officers, boards, committees, and commissions discharge their duties. But in cities like Rhinelander, Eagle River, and Merrill, there are administrators. Here in Rhinelander, executive or administrative duties are carried out by City Administrator Zach Frink. Think of administrators as CEOs of cities who handle the day-to-day tasks. According to Rhinelander Ordinance 2.01.23, the administrator shall, quote, provide the city of Rhinelander with a more efficient, effective, and responsible government under a system of a part-time mayor and part-time common council. Advocates for cities with administrators say by having an unelected official take care of the day-to-day business, it makes for less political fighting to operate the city. According to research done by political scientists at UW-Oshkosh, they found in a 2016 study that Wisconsin cities without an administrator have some of the highest levels of confrontation or conflict in the governance process in the United States. Advocates say having an administrator allows for the mayor and common council to remove them if they're not doing a good job, whereas mayors are elected, making for long waits in between elections to remove an unfavorable mayor. On April 5th, voters in Rhinelander will decide who the next mayor will be, electing them to a 4-year term. Reporting here in Rhinelander, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
Well, Jeff, I know that some snow is in the forecast. When can I expect to have a difficult time?
Well, the skies have cleared. The snow arrives tomorrow about 10 o'clock in the morning. But for right now, just a cold night ahead with clear skies out there currently and temperatures falling into the teens as we speak. Right now, though, here we are. The advisories are posted as the winter weather advisory, our favorite. This is for snow and wind tomorrow from like 9 a.m. through about probably 10 p.m. tomorrow evening. It's not just the snow either. It's going to be a 1 to 3 inch snowfall, but the northwest wind could gust near 45 miles per hour tomorrow, blowing and drifting that new snow around. For now, though, here we are. The clouds have peeled out of here. See you later behind it, clear skies. You know what that means, radiational cooling. We'll have lows down near 15 below zero tonight, but then the clouds are going to roll back in early tomorrow. From this guy right there, it doesn't look like much, I know, but it will move our way for tomorrow and bring us a 1 to 3 inch snowfall through the afternoon. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies and just cold with low temperatures down near 15 below. Your full forecast is coming up, Griffin.
Thank you, Jeff. An Iron River, Michigan native won gold in the Winter Olympics. Nick Baumgardner competed and won gold in the mixed team snowboard cross event last week. He was back in his hometown of Iron River Wednesday to share his success. Baumgardner spoke at a pep rally at the West Iron County High School, which is the school he graduated from 22 years ago. He is happy to give these talks to hope and inspire the next generation of kids from his hometown.
It means so much. It's something I've been wanting to do for many years. 17 years I've been on the U.S. snowboard team, and I've been fighting for this dream for a long time. And then it's like the perfect story, and it's just the way it all worked out, the narrative. It's amazing to be able to come back and now share this with the kids to inspire them.
Baumgardner has competed in 4 Winter Olympics, his first being in 2010. He says that he wants to give back to the community that's been so supportive during his Olympic journey.
I think the near future of my life looks pretty busy. I just want to be able to do as much as I can and visit as many schools as I can and just help the community in any way that I can.
Baumgardner's son, Landon, who's a student at the high school, was also in attendance. He says he'll keep snowboarding, though. He doesn't know if he'll make it to another Olympics. Names were released for those as part of a fatal traffic accident from last Sunday. The driver has been identified as 30-year-old Colton Siegler from Stevens Point. The passenger was Brenda Haferman from Grant. Haferman was treated at a nearby medical center for non-life-threatening injuries. For now, though, the cause and events surrounding the crash itself are still under investigation. President Biden announced $1 billion to help clean up and restore the Great Lakes. This comes from the bipartisan infrastructure law his administration forwarded. Biden said, quote, "It's going to allow the most significant restoration of the Great Lakes in the history of the Great Lakes," end quote. The areas identified as concerning by the Environmental Protection Agency will receive most of the funds. In total, 22 areas across 7 states will receive the aid by 2030. The administration cited the importance of the region in the economy. Recently, the EPA found that the Great Lakes have made 1.3 million jobs and $82 billion in earnings across the industries like fishing to tourism. Officials have noted that cleanup zones around Milwaukee and Detroit could cost $100 million each. A funeral was held Thursday for Amir Locke, the 22-year-old black man shot and killed by Minneapolis police during a no-knock search earlier this month. Civil rights leader Al Sharpton delivered a eulogy. Locke's aunt also spoke and had strong words for the police department, law enforcement officials across the U.S., and political figures. She called on lawmakers to change laws so another black man doesn't die. And she asked police to use the same restraint they use with white people when dealing with people of color. The CDC may be changing its rules and regulations when it comes to mask wearing, but some experts are saying that could be a bad idea, especially for kids in school. That's After Maine Weather with Jeff, right here on News Watch 12.
At Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour President's Day blowout sale. Save big on top brands. Millions of dollars worth of inventory in stock and ready to go. All with no interest financing for 18 months. Furniture and Appliance Mart, making amazing rooms together.
This is the purpose-built Ford F-150. It's a beast with brains. You know what? Skip this video. Go see one at the auto show.
It's auto show time, the best time to buy a Ford F-150 with ways to power up this and that. Work smarter. Muscle for most anything. Plus, special auto show offers to help you bring one home today. Now get a 2021 F-150 with 0.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 auto show bonus cash.
I wish I could find somewhere to eat that serves lunch so I can relax and have someone clean up after me. I miss lunch at the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub. The Rhinelander Cafe and Pub is opening for lunch? The Rhinelander Cafe and Pub is opening for lunch. The Rhinelander Cafe and Pub will be opening for lunch starting February 22nd. Exciting new choices, but some of the favorites too.
Here is your News Watch 12 Ski and Board Report, brought to you by Ski Brule.
At Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour President's Day blowout sale. Save big on top brands. Millions of dollars worth of inventory in stock and ready to go. All with no interest financing for 18 months. Furniture and Appliance Mart, making amazing rooms together.
So you and I get to go through scenes like this tomorrow with some light snow on the way, a 1 to 3 inch snowfall through the afternoon, and also incredibly windy. The wind's going to gust near 45 miles per hour tomorrow. It's going to blow and drift the new snow. It'll be light, fluffy snow, too, with temperatures in the teens to low 20s tomorrow. So we have our favorites, a winter weather advisory. This is your tax dollars saying, hey, take it easy out there tomorrow. There'll be some light snow in the area and also some wind that will slow your roll across the area as as roads are likely going to be snowpacked tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. And the map looks like this, a 1 to 3 inch snowfall. We've been here before. We know what to do, but the difference this time is the wind, right? That wind's going to gust near 45. That's going to blow and drift the snow into tomorrow night, probably into Saturday morning as well. So for that reason, take it easy out there tomorrow. You will not regret that, right? All right, so right now the wind's out of the north around 5 to 10 miles per hour. This is going to pick up a bit tonight. It could gust near 20 overnight tonight. That's going to rattle your windows just a bit and then pick up even more tomorrow as our system approaches the area, likely getting in here about 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So incredibly windy tomorrow afternoon. It's going to blow and drift that snow into tomorrow night. So get ready for that. Not just the snow this time, it's also the snow combined with the wind. All right, so going forward, here is our satellite picture from space, about 22,000 miles up there. It shows the clouds kind of getting out of here right now. This is temporary as we have, some clear skies for a few hours tonight. That'll allow temperatures to drop rapidly this evening. And then tomorrow morning, the skies will kind of cover over with cloud cover from our next weather system right there. I know your eye goes over here, right? We're just missing. There's that well-advertised snow that for a while last week, it looked like that could make it in here. That's not going to happen. It's bringing Chicago over to Detroit or to Cleveland, some rain and some snow there. For us, not so much. We are high and dry today, but here's our next system. It's right there. It's a clipper. These things are reliable snowmakers, but they move incredibly fast, right? They're caught up in the jet stream. So once it gets in here about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, it'll be out of here by 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we're done with it, right? So in that time, we'll likely get a 1, 2, or 3 inch snowfall across the area. Let's walk you through it. So here the sky is clearing out there tonight. By tomorrow morning, here we are about 10:30 or so. The first wave of snow already pushing through. This will likely give us a quick inch of snow with this one and kind of cover the roads over. Notice how it's mostly, though, north of, say, Highway 29. If you're south of there, let's say Highway 10 area, likely not a lot of snow with this system. And then another wave is going to come through during the afternoon. Here we're about 4 o'clock or so. That quickly gets out of here. But notice the isobars, those little lines there. That is going to mean very windy conditions for us tomorrow as well, as the big low kind of pulls out of here and moves toward the east coast. And then for us, we dry out tomorrow evening, but keep that wind around with a few lake effect snow showers further north. Here's our snowpack right now at 12 inches in Rhineland, or much more as you go north. So tomorrow's Friday. We're getting refreshing snow. The trails are going to love that. And also, here's a graphic I made today as well. This is the frost depth, right, or the freeze line, how deep into the ground the freeze level is. Right about 25 to 35 inches across our region. It varies tremendously across the area, but overall, this is kind of behind last year. Last year, the frost line was a bit deeper than the conditions out there right now. All right, temperatures for us, though, it's kind of expanding tonight with temperatures already single digits, and then tonight we'll have low temperatures down near 15 below, and then recover into the 20s tomorrow, 16 for Saturday. That is a temperature near 40 on Sunday. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies or increasing clouds late, with low temperatures down near 15 below and a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, here we go. It's Friday. Snow and wind tomorrow, a 1 to 3 inch snowfall. We know what to do, but it's going to be windy tomorrow with high temperatures near 22. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows the snow tomorrow, a quiet weekend. Another system gets in here Monday and Tuesday. We'll likely be shoveling that snow as well. Griffin.
Thank you, Jeff. Governor Tony Evers announced a nearly $30 million investment in EMS services throughout Wisconsin. Following up his State of the State address earlier this week, the governor shared these plans at an event in Baldwin, Wisconsin. The state is home to 800 EMS providers, with half being volunteers to some capacity. Evers said, quote, "I am glad to be providing this investment to support their good work and to help expand emergency care, especially in rural communities across our state," end quote. The plan will be dispersed for supplying, staffing, support, training, and funding for purchasing an ambulance. Pandemic burnout is building, but as new cases nationwide overall, hospitalizations and deaths are dropping. Cities and states around the country are updating their guidance on masking up. Only 3 states and Puerto Rico have yet to announce an end to mask mandates, but the CDC isn't changing its mask guidance, at least not yet anyway. And top health experts say it's too soon to stop masking kids in school.
It is really not prudent to pull masks off children. You could create a risk that you would see an increase in infections.
The White House says it's planning to distribute high-quality masks to kids in the days ahead. There's new evidence that getting vaccinated against COVID-19 while pregnant might also provide protection to the baby. Mandy Gaither has more on the research in today's Health Minute.
Right now, no child under the age of 5 is eligible to get the COVID-19 vaccine in the U.S. But if you're pregnant, a new CDC study suggests getting vaccinated also helps shield your baby from the virus.
The mom getting vaccinated is really the only way you can protect that baby as far as giving it antibodies. There's no other way.
The study says babies of mothers who got 2 doses of either Moderna or Pfizer's vaccines during pregnancy had a reduced risk of being hospitalized with COVID-19 in the first 6 months of their lives. The protection appeared to be higher among infants whose mothers were vaccinated later in pregnancy. The researchers noted that COVID-19 antibodies likely could be transferred across the placenta to the baby during pregnancy and might provide protection to infants. Vaccines also provide critical protection for those who are pregnant and are recommended before and during pregnancy.
Pregnant women have a suppressed immune system, so they have a higher risk of coronavirus and COVID complications. So vaccinating them is very important. But now we see, too, that by encouraging vaccine in pregnant women, you can help them give antibodies to their newborn, which is every mom wants to protect their child.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The ongoing border concern from the Ukraine border is now reaching a boiling point. What officials think about the coming days? We'll break it down after the break.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
The Burlow Mattress Mismatch is back. It's our biggest sale of the year. Mismatch on the outside, same Burlow quality on the inside with our lifetime comfort guarantee. Just put a sheet on it. Wake up, sleep better. Burlow.
Hi, I'm Dane Hagan.
And I'm Jeff Weller.
And we're looking for teens with exemplary character who are role models in the community.
We'll be hosting the YMCA Teen Character Awards on April 24th. We need you to nominate a teen who demonstrates the wise core values of caring, honesty, responsibility, and respect.
Teachers, counselors, family, and friends are all encouraged to nominate deserving teens using the online nomination form on ymcathenorthwoods.org. This is an excellent opportunity for you and the community to recognize teens with character.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Lynn from Mosinee. And I've lost 56 pounds and over 16 inches. And I know the secret. I had persistent pain in my knee, and now it is non-existent. I'm able to enjoy the sport of bowling, which I love.
Most patients lose 20 to 30 pounds in about a month. That's a half a pound to a pound per day. For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695. That's 715-203-8695. WeKnowTheSecret.com.
Here's the newest spin on Wisconsin Lottery scratch games. It's X times the money, a new family of games with prices from $1 to $20. The bigger the ticket, the bigger the multiplier and top prize, all the way up to $200,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
The Burlow Mattress Mismatch is back. It's our biggest sale of the year. Mismatch on the outside, same Burlow quality on the inside with our lifetime comfort guarantee. Just put a sheet on it. Wake up, sleep better. Burlow.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
President Biden is issuing an increasingly urgent warning today that a Russian invasion of Ukraine could be just days away. That as the U.S. Secretary of State addressed the United Nations Security Council, laying out just what Russia could do in the lead up to an invasion and urging that country to choose diplomacy instead. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
escalating urgency today over the threat that Russia will invade Ukraine.
My sense this will happen within the next several days.
The Biden administration now saying Russian claims that it's withdrawing some troops from Ukraine's borders are false.
They have not moved any of their troops out. They've moved more troops in.
The U.S. believes there are now more than 150,000 Russian troops in position near Ukraine, though the administration insists there is still a diplomatic path forward.
I am here today not to start a war, but to prevent one.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken making a last-minute address today to the United Nations Security Council, urging Russia to make clear it will not invade Ukraine.
Then demonstrate it by sending your troops, your tanks, your planes back to their barracks and hangars, and sending your diplomats to the negotiating table.
The secretary laid out how Russia could attempt to justify an invasion by falsely claiming Ukrainian aggression. It comes after Ukraine and Russia exchanged blame for shelling in eastern Ukraine that hit a kindergarten, injuring 3 adults. The U.S. Defense Secretary reacting.
We've said for some time that the Russians might do something like this in order to justify a military conflict, so we'll be watching this very closely.
Also today, Russia again threatened, quote, military technical measures if the West won't meet its core demands, limiting the NATO alliance in Eastern Europe, demands the U.S. and allies have repeatedly refused. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
After a brisk afternoon on my skis, there's nothing better than a warm drink and a s'more made with a perfectly toasted marshmallow. Oh, not this one. That one. Thank you. It's nice to have a neighbor that has my back.
I'm always here for you, Sarah.
Right back at ya. You know, Cellcom's like that too. Super accessible with great promotions that are good for new and existing customers. I love Wisconsin winters.
Oh, Cellcom. Clarity in a cloudy world.
Here's to s'more days just like this.
We're here today to set the record straight about Dupuytren's contracture. Surgery is not your only treatment option. People may think their contracture has to be severe to be treated, but it doesn't. Visit findahandspecialist.com today to get started.
You said, I need someone who sees the world through a different lens. Someone with the guts to make hard decisions. I still feel that way.
It's a new world. We have to adapt.
Making a statement isn't enough. We need to win.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
Whether it's for work or play, you want a truck that'll get the job done right. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lens trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, can be purchased online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Lens Truck. Some numbers are thrilling. Some impressive. Some just right. After an accident, there's one critical number. The number that helps you get your life back by factoring in your needs for today and tomorrow. That's where Habish and Rotier's numbers really add up. With over 90 years of client successes and 13 offices to help you wherever you are. No other personal injury law firm is better suited to get the amount that's right for you.
Westside Market Discount Store is a veteran-owned shop with a wide variety of items and a great selection of gluten-free products. Westside Market, find them on Facebook.
Griffin, I'm having a strange day because my mother unfriended me on Facebook.
Why?
She apparently got a new iPad and disconnected all of her friends.
Oh my goodness.
No,
That's horrible.
We're reconnected now, but it gave me a moment earlier today. Let's check on the weather outside now. We have temperatures hanging out in the single digits, but Look to our west, we're going below 0 again tonight. Likely low temperatures down near 15 below as the skies are clearing out. We're just missing a big snow to the east of us, but we'll get some snow in here beginning tomorrow from that little system over there. That's an Alberta Clipper, likely bringing us a 1 to 3 inch snowfall tomorrow. That's going to come with some wind, and we'll get a break over the weekend, followed by an interesting snow system on Monday and Tuesday. We'll likely have to get the shovels out for that one as well.
You won't see me shoveling. I'm relaxed.
You got people for that?
Oh, yeah, I got it. All right, thank you for watching. We'll see you later at 10:30.